Welcome back, everyone, to the Raiders franchise here on Madden 26, and the magic run that somehow is still going goes to the divisional round of the playoffs as the Raiders take on the Baltimore Ravens in Charm City, and it's a matchup that I personally, going into this game, 100% said we're losing. 100%. Not a single bit of confidence told me we were going to win this game at all. Now you look at the injury report, and they really don't have any big injuries. Emory Jones banged up, the rookie tackle, and Adarius Washington is really their only actual player of any caliber taken down. So that means you're up against a healthy Lamar Jackson, a healthy Derrick Henry, a healthy Rashad Bateman, Zay Jones, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely. All the names you want to talk about are going to be in the game. Roquan Smith, Kyle Hamilton. I'm going to name all of them because we only went over 3 guys here at the beginning. As you'll see, it's Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Roquan Smith. But Kyle Hamilton's healthy. Marlon Humphreys is healthy. Jair Alexander, who is very good in the game, is healthy. It is the healthiest I have ever seen a Ravens team come a playoff game in reality or in a video game. The Raiders should not win. They should not. Not one bit should our Raiders win this game. Derrick Henry had a down year. That's weird to say for 1,500 yards and averaging 5.7 yards a carry. That's a down year for Derrick Henry. That's just weird. But he had a very down year. Roquan Smith, though, I looked at him as the biggest threat to our entire game plan because, well, he is a great run stopper. And you know the key to our game plan. Get Ashton Jeanty going early, often, and always. So it's the key. Run Jeanty till we can't, and they got to prove it. So to Charm City we go, just across the street from Camden Yards, around National Harbor. Here we are in Baltimore, Maryland, and it is going to be a vicious situation if we somehow walk out of here with a win. Baltimore fans are not going to be happy. Everybody duck their head and be weary getting back to the airport. That's all I'll say. As the Ravens should have no problem taking it to our defense, which has been the weak point of this team. As we are off in this one, it's going to be Raiders ball to begin, as it is very much returnable and only going to get just up above the 20. So in comes Geno Smith. His year was very solid, 34-13, 3,900 yards on the season. But the man behind him, your NFL leading rusher, was the top guy. As play action off the bat, they bit hard on the run. Left Brock Bowers one-on-one with Wiggins, and Nate Wiggins, even with his speed, couldn't keep up with Bowers. So it was a good first down to start things, but 2nd and 9 now. Handoff goes to Jeanty, bounces off a blocker, and picks up a positive. Banged up here for the Ravens, though, up front, as they lose one of their defensive linemen. So we said they were healthy. Now maybe they'll get banged up during the game. 3rd down and 4. Right back to Jeanty we go. He breaks off of Wiggins' would-be tackle, picks up the first down, and it has been a slow start with only 11 yards on 3 carries, but we'll take it. Mostert checks in on a new set of downs. He's in motion here as Geno takes the snap. He goes to Mostert, makes one man miss. That was Jair Alexander, and that's going to be a first down. So a new set of downs after Raheem Mostert's big play, and he's already gasping for air. Geno runs out of time. He goes down. Kyle Van Noy on the first sack of this game for Baltimore, as that backs us up nearly to midfield. 2nd and 21. Geno to throw. Underneath. Deontay Thompson makes a good play there. Deontay Thornton makes a good play. What am I doing? It's been a while since I commentated Raiders. That's the problem. As Geno can't get that one off. So a long field goal attempt to 53. It's up. And it's good. Carlson is on point. More importantly, the kick meter didn't want to mess with me there. As you see Lamar Jackson's numbers, I forgot to check how many games he played this year, but I assume he was injured for at least part of the year, as Derrick Henry starts off the day well with a nice run into Raiders territory for 27. 1st and 10. It's the Jeanty meets Henry matchup as Lamar Jackson takes off. Plenty of room to work with as he has a 1st down using his feet. 2nd and 6. Man in motions, Nuke Hopkins. Looking to throw. Over the middle, wide open, Rashad Bateman picking up the 1st down. Baltimore inching closer and closer to the end zone. 1st and 10. It's Kohler in motion as this is Henry on the carry and just stiff arms Eric Stokes like it's nothing. 1st down at the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal, keeper for Lamar. He's caught quick. Good tackle there, Jermaine Pratt. 2nd and goal. Or I'm sorry, 3rd and goal here. Lamar hands off to Derrick Henry on the draw, takes the impacts. He just runs over another guy, but gets brought down by Darnay Holmes and a group of Raiders to keep this game tied at 3. As now we get back to work with Jeanty, makes Kyle Hamilton miss. He's brought down by Jair Alexander, picking up the 1st down though. More of what we've been used to there with Jeanty running up the middle. 1st and 10, under 2 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter. As play action, Gino gonna keep it himself, slide down safely for 7. 2nd and 3, Jeanty gasping for air. As we go to the screen game, he may be gasping for air, but he does pick up the 1st down and more as that gets us already back into the range of our last field goal. Zamir White checks in. Gino under center, hands off to Zeus, and he's gonna get a good chunk of 8 as that takes us to the end of the 1st quarter, all tied up at 3. But the Raiders are driving on this deadly Baltimore defense. Second quarter begins. Jeanty back in the ball game on 2nd and 2, all tied up at 3. And it's play action here for Gino. Looking to throw, and he'll just run out of bounds, take the 1st down. So 2nd and 9 now from the 21 of Baltimore. Gino hands off to Jeanty. Good block by DTJ. Touchdown, Jeanty. And just like that, it's a Raiders lead again. Without the Dante Thornton Jr. block there, he doesn't get in. But a hell of a block by the rookie receiver. Gets us the touchdown, and now a 7-point lead here. He's looking to throw. Lamar going to take off instead. Gets a block from Derrick Henry, and that allows him to get the 1st down. So 1st and 10. Lamar takes the snap. Looking to throw underneath. Mark Andrews wide open. Has the 1st down and more as he's dragged down by Jermaine Pratt, who knows these Ravens real well. 2nd and 6. Play action off Henry. It's Mark Andrews again. He's got another 1st down. Lamar starting to find his way in the passing attack, and he's going to have to do it here, 3rd and 11. As Lamar connects wide open. I believe that is Whittington, one of the young receivers in reality on the Rams. But he makes the big play there for the 1st down. And Lamar going to take it himself. Scampers in. Touchdown Ravens. Just like that, they answer. They had no problems there. So the Raiders now tied up again. 10-all. 2nd and 9. 6 minutes to go here in this first half of action. As that one sailed a bit high, but Bowers brings it down for a solid gain. 3rd down and 4. Can they pick up the first down? We go to the ground with Jeanty. It's a first down, Raiders. Took a shot from Roquan Smith. Hung on to it, though. So 1st and 10. Offset eye. And they go play action off of it. Gino rolling out again. Throws on the run. Jacoby Myers with the catch. First down, Raiders. Gotta love Jacoby Myers, whether reality or not. 2nd and 9. Gino in the gun with Mostert. It's another screen setup. And some good blocks up front. Gets Mostert the first down there. Malachi Starks the last protection there from a touchdown. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here before this half comes to a close. Swing it out to Mostert again, and he's going to have a solid gain of 5. So it's back to Ashton Jeanty in the ball game. 2 minutes to go. They'll hand it off to him, and he's going to fight, nearly get to the first. Clock keeps ticking. 3rd down and 1. Hand off Jeanty right up the middle. He'll have the first and a bit more as he just fought straight forward for that. So under a minute, trying to leave no time for the Ravens to do anything here. It's play action. Gino connects Bowers. Would you look at that? Chip Kelly better take notes. I'm using both Bowers and Jeanty. 2nd and 1. Under 10 seconds. Can we score? Brock Bowers is in! Touchdown, Raiders. Right before the clock strikes 0 on the half, it'll be a Raiders lead. 17-10 at halftime. Both Bowers and Jeanty have found pay dirt. You gotta love it. And we are not going to be talking about any scouting here at this point, as it's all about the playoffs. Philly headed to Minnesota. It makes you feel like it's a shock 2017 season again, as Philadelphia wins 31-10. A.J. Dillon there breaking the plane for the touchdown. And we will know the winner of that Bills-Texans game when we see who we're playing. For those of you who know the bit of spoilers I gave, you already know. But for those of you who don't, you'll see. You'll see. But it has been a crazy first half of action. Certainly did not expect our offense to be as good as it has been. They have not destroyed our defense like I expected. You look at the numbers. Gino, 10 of 11 for $125. Can't ask for much more than that out of Gino today. So here we go, 3rd quarter of action, 2nd half underway. As Lamar Jackson starts off the play action, just sails that one over Mark Andrews. Would have been a big play too. 2nd and 10. Lamar throws on the run, connects. So near a first down on that last play. 3rd down and 2. Pressure sent. It's caught. Nuke Hopkins picks up the first. DeAndre Hopkins picking up the first down for the Ravens in the playoffs. That's a weird sentence. 1st and 10. It's a handoff Henry, but Max Crosby kept pace. Great play by Crosby, and now he's in the zone. Lamar underneath finds his man Zay Flowers. First time I'm calling his name today. He picks up 9, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. Jackson hands off Henry, and he does not get it. They say he's just shy. So the offense stays on the field at midfield. Hand off Henry. No, it's a keeper, and he goes down. Jamal Adams. It's a turnover on downs. Raiders stuff them, and they get the ball at the Baltimore 48. That is insane, as on 3rd down and 7, it's Trey Tucker showing the speed, picking up the first down, and a new set of downs for the Raiders. This is exactly what we all expected this game to be. Handoff here goes to Jeanty on 1st down, and he's going to fight for a gain of 9. And this is not something you want to see. JPJ banged up. Jackson Powers Johnson. That means we get some depth in on this offensive line. 2nd and 1. Hand off to Jeanty. Jeanty trying to take it off tackle. Can't find room. Loses one there. That brings up 3rd and 2. Another screen to Mostert. Another good block. Leads him for the first and more. There we go. 1st down at the 13. Looking to throw. Plenty of time. That's caught Brock Bowers at the 2. So another 1st down. This one's 1st and goal. And you do the easy thing. You flip it to Jeanty, and he'll waltz his way in. Touchdown Raiders, number 2 for Ashton Jeanty today. The Raiders have dominated. It's just that easy. It's been Jeanty, and Bowers in the end zone for the Raiders. Unbelievable play. And now you're looking at a 2-possession ball game against a Baltimore team that I thought was going to absolutely devastate us, as Max Crosby was getting the pressure there. But Kolar with the catch. Hell of a play by Lamar under severe pressure from Crosby. 1st and 10. Play action off Henry. Deep shot for Andrews. He's got it. And it's a big 1st down inside the red zone. So with just 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Lamar, quick throw. Zay Flowers fights for the 1st and more down to the 5. 1st down and goal now. And in motions Kolar, the tight end. This one caught quick. There we go. Just like that, Mark Andrews in the end zone, and the Ravens counter. The biggest play so far today has been that 4th down stop. Easily the reason this game is currently in the Raiders' favor. Now, will their offense score again is another question. They begin with the handoff to Jeanty here on 2nd and 6. Jeanty picks up the 1st and more, over 100 yards today. It looked like he might not make it there initially, but he gets it there as we head to the 4th and final quarter of action here in the divisional round. Fourth quarter begins. Who expected to see a Raiders lead at the start of the 4th quarter? I certainly did not, as the handoff goes the way of Jeanty, and he's not going to find anything positive there. A loss of 2 there as they were able to keep him down. 3rd down and 12, though. Big 3rd down for the Raiders. Plenty of time. Deep shot intended for Bowers. Into double coverage, knocked away by Starks. As that will mean a punt from A.J. Cole, the 1st of the day for the Raiders. As this one is booted and at the 6-yard line. So Ravens going to have to drive 94 to tie this one up. As Henry runs through Jermaine Pratt and picks up 6. 3rd down and 4. Lamar in the gun. Takes the snap, looks to throw, wants to run. He'll take off. That's a 1st down and plenty more as he takes it all the way up to about the 35. Well, there's breathing room, and your quarterback got it for himself. 2nd and 7. Hand off to Henry, and he wins that fight. Another solid pickup is a huge injury, though, for the Ravens. Ronnie Stanley banged up, and that changes things now on that left side. 3rd down and 5. Handoff. Henry fighting for the first, cannot get it. They did not elect to attempt another 4th and inches. They punt it back to the Raiders. And Jeanty gonna pick up the first down and more. 20 carries, $122. It's all about killing this clock now as we're under 6 minutes. Gino goes play action. And there's Jack Besh, the rookie. Hasn't seen a lot of time, but he picks up his biggest play of the season. That's a 22-yard pickup. 3rd down and 8 here. Big 3rd down. Gino, can you get the first? It's a screen for Jeanty. And this one has the first and more inside the red zone down to the 16. They are calling screens at the right time. That's as easy as you can call it. We're calling screens at the right time. 1st and 10. Swinging this one out to Mostert. He stays away from Alexander. A good move there and a pickup of 8. Look at the Ravens. They have been one of the top defenses in yards allowed. And nearly 350 we're getting to here today. 2nd and 2, handoff. Jeanty, there's the hat trick. Number 3 on the ground for Ashton Jeanty today. And that might be the dagger in the Baltimore Ravens. Imagine you're the Ravens and at home in the playoffs, you just got out-physicaled by Ashton Jeanty. 2nd and 8. Derrick Henry has been a non-factor and a great tackle by Damian Porter. 3rd and 6. You don't see a lot of guys single-handedly take on Derrick Henry, but Porter did it. Even more impressive for a corner as Lamar trying to run away, run like a chicken with his head cut off. Gets it to Mark Andrews, though, and that is a big play down to the 31 of Vegas, but time is ticking. Under 3 minutes. This one is caught. Porter again makes another good tackle on Henry. Good job, Damian Porter. Deep shot. Intercepted. Not a good throw by Lamar. Darnay Holmes just sealed it. 2:18 left on the clock. All you really need is a 1st down to end this ball game. That forces those timeouts gone. And it would be the end of this game as 31-17, the Raiders topple the Ravens. How? I don't know. But this offense, we outran Derrick Henry. Ashton Jeanty beat Derrick Henry. Gino was on point, a lot better than he was in other games this season. That's definite. And the defense, which I thought was going to get sliced up, run through, was not going to be able to stop anything, held them at bay enough to give us an opportunity, specifically that 4th and inches. That changed the game. That is the pivotal point you look at and go, that's where we won that game, was that 4th and inches stop with ease. We held Henry to 62 yards. Now, he still carried the ball 5.1 yards a carry. But 62 yards for Derrick Henry, that is a measly output. We'll just say that right now. Not good at all on that output. But somehow, we dominated on defense. I don't understand how we did it, but we did it. And we will be moving on to the AFC Championship game against either the Bills or the Texans. I've said it so many times this season, my brain going in was thinking we were going to get a top 10 pick. We're going to have a good player to begin the year. I was already focused mainly on just who we were going to draft. And now it's like I'm focused on getting us a Super Bowl instead, excuse me, as the Bucs took on the Packers. And Bucky Irving doing what Bucky Irving does. Breaks off a tackle after tackle after tackle after tackle. Diving into the end zone. 33-15. Bucks topple the pack. So that's what's going on in the NFC, but who will we be playing in the AFC Championship game? Well, it will be the Buffalo Bills, and I'm going into this game the same way I went into Baltimore, expecting to lose. That Bills offense is great. Their defense is very good as well. I don't think we can beat the Bills. I said it with the Ravens. I don't think we can beat them. But look what we did to Baltimore. So anything is possible. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you next time.